everybody. Welcome. We're going to be without Jason today, unfortunately, but we do get to go for Emerald. So that should be interesting. See if we can get back there. Of course, we've been Emerald before. We've been Diamond. Now, we were Diamond before the Emerald brackets. So, I don't know if Diamond's back in the cards ever. We'll see. But we can at least see if we can go back to Emerald. I think we've been playing pretty well, particularly on this account for some reason. We've got pretty high statistics. Now, it is very few games because most of my games are on the other account with Jason. But we're at 85. We can actually take a dodge if we need to, if it's something that looks real bad, and then go for a win. Now, I can't even remember if you get any sort of leeway when you're in a new division, right? So if we get to Emerald and then we lose a game, do you go straight back down into Platinum? Or is there, you can lose 2 or 3 games before you get demoted? I'm not sure. I'm not going to be playing Arena, unfortunately. I know people like it because it's new. I don't doubt that, but that's just not really my thing. I just like traditional League. You've got jungle, you got macro, you got all kinds of other stuff. So I think Arena probably is really fun, especially if you do play with friends, right? If you get a little 3-on-3 or whatever Arena is, I'm sure it's great, but and it's just playing solo. I don't know. To be fair, I haven't really looked it up that much, so I could look it up and see, but I would at least try to get to Emerald in the traditional ranked if we can. I'm sure it's fun, but yeah, it's one of those kind of relatively limited game mode things, which does create interest in it whenever it's around, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe at some point. But again, I usually like playing support, and I don't know if Arena runs supports or not, or how that works, but
not a problem.
Typically my favorite things and the things that I tend to do best are things like macro, prioritizing around objectives, vision control, rotations, managing large team fights, things like that. And it seems like Arena is just more of you just fight people. But again, I haven't looked too much into it, so maybe it's not, but I mean, I could have blinded. But again, not hating on it. I'm sure it's fine. It's a good game. It's just something I would at least have to look up a little bit more. And unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I could look into it. I could see. I mean, part of it is I just have a limited amount of time that I'm playing League anyway, so I'd have to, and I need to get back on doing the tier lists and stuff like that too. But it would take a little while to, research it. Belveth. I guess I would have much rather seen Vi. It's because Vi is like nice lockdown. I don't remember if her ult counts as a knockup or not. I think it does for Yasuo. I don't know. Maybe she's just good at Belveth. I guess we'll play it. I mean, I'm not super thrilled, but it's also like not horrible. But yeah, so I don't know. I could look into it into the future, but probably not happening today, unfortunately. I would really like to get into playing some more single player games too. Not a lot, just like an episode a day or something if I can, to sneak in 45 minutes to an hour. Play through some stuff some classic stuff I haven't played all the way through. Something like Baldur's Gate or Cyberpunk, something like that. But I don't know. I do stay pretty busy these days with other things, but I try to get on here whenever I can just to play a little bit of League and still try to release the Warhammer. You know, once per day when I can. Alright. Well, the Belveth was Diamond. I think that's last... I don't remember if that's last split or last year. It's gotta be last year. I think, because I'm almost positive this last split or whatever I was Platinum Recon. It might not be true. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I think the matchups they're okay. They're all around. Shyvana looks like she's attack Shyvana instead of magic damage Shyvana, so that's probably good. It's easier to kite that. Zed can be pretty annoying, but it's really hard for Zed to carry. I say that, but we also don't have a lot of CC, and he has several pretty good targets. I just remember there was a Zed a couple weeks ago that we played against that was like 13-2 or something and still lost. Because it's like you can probably kill one target, you know, but she's got TPs. So they're going to be terrible in 2-on-2, or they should be. Corki does a hell of a lot of damage early game too. I mean, Nami does more than I do in lane, but I was gonna say steel caps are looking pretty good here. The big wild card is I just don't see this champ that often. I know Meteos thinks that she's really good because he talks about it every now and then when they do their tri-cast, the double lift Meteos sneaky thing, which is pretty fun, but I don't know. I just don't really see it in pro that often. So I'm not sure. And if this person has a lot of experience on it, it could be good. It's just like that and the Yasuo are kind of the biggest question marks for me. Yasuo is another champ that can be really good, or like pretty good. But I don't know, dude. He's taking so much free damage. Yeah, I need to get her to hit me. Just trade my Q for her W as much as I can. I'm gonna ward this just so we can... You get to keep an eye on the scuttle too. Now they could come through try, which would be annoying, but I don't know where she started. They're both doing full clear. We do have Belveth down here. Shyvana is pretty bad with ganks early. But yeah, this definitely feels like steel caps. Steel caps Locket. Locket's so good against Zed. They have mostly AD. The exception of Shyvana doing some mixed damage. But she still does, like, pretty good physical damage, too, so...
I am only as wild as magic.
Is Shyvana on it? Yeah, she is. Nice. And we got a flash. Okay, that's fine. That's probably warded, I would assume, right?
They will see me. They will see my dance.
Okay. She stepped forward. I think it was scary enough where I just needed to go ahead and...
Our magic isn't fury. It is a song.
Needed to go ahead and do it, just so that he doesn't have to barrier and I heal. Okay. Well, Belvaz got 2 kills on that, so that's really good. We'll sell one of these and get another cloth.
Our people are busy. My lady's
The upgraded boots, the steel cap upgraded for the extra shield to be really nice here too. Okay, wow, that gave us that. Well, that's definitely worth. Usually I don't like the trading of kills like that, but he's losing a lot of CS at the tower, and that gave us the warfare thing, so...
Killing spree.
Okay, Corki. Corki got a tier, so we're a little down in power right now from where we would be if he had like a Sheen. This guy seems to understand light trades though, which is nice. Sometimes people are just, you know, they're all in. They're either fight or nothing. Usually that's not where you want to be. Fine, just get her to waste that mana. Yeah, she's trying to take advantage of that 6-hit. Because she got the XP that Nami didn't, because she TP'd down faster. And Shyvana's right there.
I will walk in. I will dance. They will.
Never mind, she's backing up. That's good.
What humans call magic, we call life.
mean, they're gonna see it, but... Corky's just straight standing on it. Oh, I forgot Belveth gets those little bonuses too.
They want us in cages. We will lose.
We going one more? We going for cannon? Oh, he just didn't want her to be able to freeze it. Okay. I maybe should have saved when I switched this over to the sweeper. So I would have had a charge of sweep, but that's alright.
They ain't seen moves like mine.
I mean, she's trying. She's got farm. Eh.
They will remember my name. For humans, magic is like fire. For us,
Has been slain.
Damn, she healed a lot. What the hell? Nice. She's just kind of desperate because everywhere else is just getting smoked, which makes sense.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right.
Corky's kind of getting away with that greedy build
Staying alive.
with the tier. have enough mana. Yeah, my timing's all screwed. I thought we were going for dragon, then he didn't. Which is okay. I think he said he was trying to ping me that he wanted to go for red instead.
I'm here. I am so good.
I feel like Knight's Vow probably here.
An enemy has been slain.
I dance so fine, I did.
Probably shouldn't contest that. Without backup.
I am definitely more confident and dangerous.
Well. Alright, I guess I'll just be here just to get XP and slow down how fast they take this tower.
Don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
An enemy has been slain.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible? Go! Baby! 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 Baby!
Rampage.
Oh, that Shyvana's so mad about that, man.
Has destroyed a turret.
Oh, she not happy about that one.
Humans claim it is theirs. Fence us away. Refuse.
Alright, what's up next? That thing is probably... Oh, it's going on up top. So I probably need my wards up there, but... Kind of pressuring bottom a little bit more right now.
Another dangerous situation.
Oh, she's got the little void things too going on here. God, now I remember that with Belvad. God, yeah, if she gets ahead for a jungler sieging, it's pretty crazy. Snowball super hard. What? She missed it? How did she not hit that? We just win here? Alright. Take it. Yeah! And we got a lot, weren't we at... I feel like we got a lot. Maybe we're at 85, yes. We're still getting like 35. It's pretty nice. God, I remember it used to be like 14 or something a couple of years ago. It was like 15 was the average. Man, it was rough. Jeez, I mean, there just weren't even that many deaths in that game. We're just kind of like doing our thing bot lane, doing alright. And then everywhere else just running them over. Okay, I'll play one more, but I'm going to go on the other account here. and see if I can get that one into platinum. I don't know. It could be a mistake that Jason falls into silver. That's going to be awkward. I won't play too many games on that account. But I think he's gold 3 right now. So I don't think we're at a risk of not being able to play with Jason. Oh, not that one. Skin's disabled. So we'll play one more here. I never actually finished watching season 2 of Arcane. It was okay. It just wasn't as captivating as season 1. I just didn't feel like I cared about most of the characters. I didn't even understand what the hell was going on most of the time. It's like, what was the Victor thing? This like left too many cliffhangers. Felt like it was a lot of setup. But now I didn't get to the last few episodes. I'm sure they paid it off eventually. And I feel like it's just too bloated. Like there were just too many characters. The first one kind of pulled it off. But like with a lot of characters. But it was like you kind of understood like Jinx's motivation, Vi's motivation. Like it was a pretty tight story around them. And then of course the couple of dudes that died. Jinx and Vi's dad, and then Silco or whatever. Surprised they haven't made Silco a character yet. Maybe they will. Maybe next split or whatever it'll. Who knows? But like that whole storyline, that was really solid, and that's what was going on for a lot of the first part. You understood the motivations, and then you had Jace and Victor and kind of their thing, and then eventually Vi and Caitlyn. Like it all kind of like worked together. And there was even like an Echo thing going on that they pulled off. But season 2, it just felt like they just forgot about Echo. He's just kind of, you know, nothing going on there. The Vi and Caitlyn thing, from what I can remember, seemed kind of petty. I can't remember why they broke up. I think it was over who was gonna like kill Jinx or not or whatever. It's like, you know damn well they're probably not killing Jinx. I didn't see the very end of it, but I don't know. It just felt not as earned. I just really didn't care about the Noxus people hardly at all. It's like the mom was okay, but seemed kind of like one-dimensional revenge type of person. And Mel was like kind of, you know, Mel was okay, I guess. But I don't know. I just felt like there were just too many storylines going on. And then the Warwick thing again was like, all right. I don't know. It was just hard for me to care about a bunch of the characters. Whereas again in season 1, I think the Jinx, a lot of it felt like it hinged around Vi. Like she was the linchpin that held a lot of it together. You had Vi, Jinx, and you also had Vi, Caitlyn. You know, Vi, Silco rivalry. You know, Vi was a really interesting character, I think. And then Jace, it felt like Vi was from the underworld and everything kind of centered around her with all those plot lines. And it felt like Jace in the overworld or whatever centered around all those plot lines. So it was like you had a couple of anchors that really sort of like held it all together.
Let's dance.
Same thing kind of happened to me with the Witcher series. I guess a lot of people are kind of that way, but it was like, I think it was second season or something. I'm just like, who are these characters, man? I just don't care. Like, they're just so vanilla and bland. I can't remember all of it, but it was like season 1 Witcher was like, it was pretty good. Then after that, I mean, it happens sort of with Game of Thrones too. It happens with almost everything. There's just like, as something develops and goes on, usually it just tries to go bigger and badder, you know, and just feels like it has to constantly one up itself instead of reinventing itself in interesting ways, which I think is a better way to progress that a lot of shows just don't do. They always try to go bigger instead of, like, I don't know, reorienting to keep it interesting. Breaking Bad was one that I think was fairly consistent, you know, throughout. Had a very similar set of characters. Yeah, the Nazi people at the end were kind of, they're okay. You know, they're basically pretty one-dimensional. I think Todd was kind of interesting, but once they lost Gustavo, you know, the show did lose quite a bit of its intrigue and its balance, but I think it was still like a really good final season, and that was like near the very end too. But
Riku, how can you be tired of it? We just got here.
same thing happened with the Matrix. You know, first one amazing, second one was like okay, but starting to get a little too crazy, and then the third one was just like, I don't even know about the new one.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Is it fine? They've got 2 tanks. I mean, our damage is going to be tough. But these guys at least have poke and kind of some backline access.
You look better just a little bit dead.
Minions have spawned.
And they have a pretty good old team there.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness. Woohoo! Doing the right thing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, team compositions don't matter like that much. If you just play well, it's fine. Like, there's enough penetration in the game that's like really pretty good that it's fine.
Most good guys.
I can get mask. Like, it actually, if they don't get MR and I get mask, it's pretty good. Oh shit. Actually, they don't have that much magic damage. They have a little bit, but yeah, I pinged the Shenik Knight.
I dance to the beat. The beat called darkness. Whew, darkness is the new hotness.
He went to back for a tier. Yeah, he does have TP. Probably wants to back on cannon here. Is this cannon?
An
Yeah.
ally has been slain.
Oh lord, that's 2 solo queues. Or solo queues. Basically. Solo kills.
Ooh, swishes.
How?
Swish, swish.
Guess this guy just doesn't play Cassante or something.
Being bad is so good.
An enemy has been slain.
Darkness gotta stop. Universe tends to
An enemy has been
Nice.
slain.
send it along.
And they're gonna get pushed in.
Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break.
Yeah, it was solid. We definitely needed that. Okay, we'll go with that, and then... What are we even getting here? I don't know. I guess we'll just...
World's gonna burn.
with that.
Amazing by fire.
Nah, it's fine. It's gonna push out. So what am I getting? Am I getting Mercs? I don't think I'm getting Mercs. This guy has Phase Rush. Well, I mean, Mercs doesn't stop the ult. It does. It is very good against Leona. So I don't get chain CC'd for 4 seconds. I guess we do kind of have to get Mercs. Or probably a smart idea.
Safe is for nerds. I do danger.
Jesus. I mean, I guess at least... Okay, she got the shutdown.
Shut down.
And neither one of them is farming anything. They both have 13 farms, so... I guess there's that.
I only believe in myself.
And it is just a tank, so...
Wanna be a star? Fall.
I really want to trigger that, but I can't. It's just too disrespectful with Leona sitting there, I think.
Star nerds. I choose fun. Woohoo!
Okay, well, if she... Not... Okay. Okay, nice. Damn, Vive clapped him. I guess they don't have barriers, so...
Dancing between the rules. I don't apologize for doing my thing. Forget my name, just call for the Emperor Pappas.
No, we stay in for more.
An ally has been slain.
Dark magic. I do what I want. No star gun. Say the same.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Good info.
That's like pretty disrespectful right there.
Perfection doesn't exist. My hair.
Doing that right in front of the Leona when Ziggs has no mana. But the wave's going against him. I just don't think they'd be able to do anything. Is she gonna ult him? No. Alright, so we'll just get... Well, I think we can stay on Brown Boot for a little bit. That'd be awesome if I could shield hop to him while he's a ball, but I don't think that's happening. Oh, okay. Not quite enough.
way more fun when you give up the rules. This place will look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god. Ha! Nice. Jesus. God, they ran straight there. Okay, yeah, I need mercs. That was a little bit crazy to go for that on her, but... Oh, nice. Ziggs is turbo fed now, so that's good.
An enemy has been slain.
We're gonna push one more.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness. Woohoo! Doing the right thing was boring. I'm way more fun now.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. You have slain an enemy.
Did they get Ziggs? Bless.
Psych. You're
Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's what Leona does. Well, that's why roaming is problematic. Like, we got kills, but Ziggs losing a bunch of stuff. Even though he was super far ahead and can farm from anywhere, he still finds a way to die. She should have never had a wave. Like, how does she get a wave under the tower
Your nerdiness brings out my
versus Ziggs? But it's all good. How much is this again?
Killing spree.
6 trinket haste.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I've got 48 trinket haste, so that's pretty nice. I mean, that's twice as many trinkets, basically.
This planet's going down.
Well, not quite. Maybe a third or a fourth. You need 100 trinket haste for double.
An enemy has been slain.
Darkness is too hot.
has
Nice.
destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Being bad, so good. They travel fast.
Did I get it? No, I gotta hit it. I think it had backdoor protection on it though.
Chaos. I'm just helping it along.
Oh, we did get it. The boots, nice.
What's up, nerd?
Has destroyed a turret.
The world's gonna burn. Blazing by fire.
Lock it, and then... I don't know, mask? Maybe mask.
I am bad because I'm
Redemption could be okay.
free because
Mask
I'm
should
bad.
increase Ziggs and Xerath's damage a lot.
Safe is for nerds.
Damn. Yeah, that was pretty annoying. Yeah, most of that's magic damage.
Unstoppable.
I got the locket off, but I think I just didn't press heal fast enough.
An enemy has
I think I could have lived if I got heal off.
Thanks, Riku. Real cool.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Okay, Cassante came back in. God, he was 0-3. Now he's up a ton of farm,
Believe in myself.
even on kills. Oh, come on, give me some gold off of that. Y'all trolling.
Self-control is for starters. I choose.
God. Keeps focus firing me. Oh my god, the triumph.
Ace.
Alright. That's gotta heal faster. Obviously, you can't heal when you're suppressed.
Can't kill evil.
If they don't overstay and get punked here.
Your team has
Yeah.
destroyed an inhibitor.
We get... No, we don't get anything. That's fine. We'll just wait on the Negatron. Where's the thing? It's up top.
Dancing between the rules.
Unstoppable.
Could have also gotten the 750 magic shield thing, but I think Abyssal Mask will pay off more in the long run. Well, go buy, dude. I mean, he's trying to get more prio, which I guess is fine. But I don't think they have any wards anywhere, but just in
I do
case.
what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Godlike.
Yeah, I mean, well, Shin is buying almost all magic resist. I was going to say they aren't buying any MR, but they are. This doesn't matter.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
All right.
A summoner has disconnected.
Got him, coach. Bronze Tactics. Kimbo Slice. Oh my god, dude. That guy's got to be in his 40s, probably. I remember Kimbo Slice. I wonder what's going on with that guy. That makes me want to watch a Kimbo Slice, like, montage. He's like one of those OG YouTube, I guess personality's not really the word, but he just did, like, street fights in people's backyards. I think he got into UFC for a little bit. He was, like, pretty hyped. He's just doing these, like, hood, bare-knuckle boxing matches in backyards. I think he got his butt kicked in the UFC. Or, I don't remember if it was the official UFC, but it was some kind of MMA stuff. I think he did, like, all right, but it was just, like, his conditioning just wasn't very good. But he was good at throwing haymakers. I think he may have died, though. I can't remember. I gotta look now. Yeah, unfortunately, he passed away. God, it was a while ago at this point. 9 years ago. I think it was like heart stuff. Yeah. Age 42, man. God. That sucks. Congestive heart failure. Oh, and liver cancer, basically, too, is what it seems like. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, that's the scary thing about life, man. You could just be going along, just doing fine, then one day you feel kind of weird, you go to the hospital, and then you're just dead. It's like, well. Guess we'll count our blessings. Every day is another win. Every day we're alive is another win. But, anyways, okay, sorry to end on a somber note there, but, the winning continues, so we got back to Emerald, which is good. We got a win in here. I think we have been doing pretty well, although we don't play that many games. You know, in our last 13 on Recon, we're 62%. 56 overall on Recon. The other stuff, when we don't play Recon, it's usually not great. Except for Leona, sometimes. But, yeah, we'll get back in there. We'll get some more next time. But that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And we'll see you right next time.